Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you ever been driving down the road and wondered what really separates all the different car shapes you see? Well, today we're going to demystify all of that with a super simple visual guide. Let's jump right in.
Right? It's a great question, and one we've all probably asked ourselves. The answer really just boils down to design. Every single shape is built for a very specific purpose, and I promise by the end of this, you'll be able to spot any car's style in a heartbeat.
Okay, so let's kick things off with the two cars you see literally everywhere, in every city and suburb. I'm talking about the sedan and the hatchback. These are the true workhorses of our daily lives. First up, the good old classic sedan. For a lot of us, when you just hear the word car, this is probably the shape that pops into your head. It's a totally timeless and really balanced design. So what's the secret here? It's all about what we call the three-box concept. You can see it so clearly. There's one box up front for the engine, a second box in the middle for people, and then a third box in the back for the trunk. That clean separation is what makes a sedan a sedan. So who is this design perfect for? Well, that stable, three-box shape makes it amazing for daily commutes and small families. It just offers this fantastic blend of a comfortable ride and pretty good fuel efficiency.
All right, now let's meet the sedan's super popular cousin, the hatchback. Instead of separating everything, the hatchback takes a much more compact, kind of integrated approach. And boom, here's the huge difference. Instead of three boxes, the hatchback uses a two-box shape. The passenger area and the cargo space are all merged into one big, flexible area. And you get into it through that big rear door that swings upward. You know, the hatch.
That compact two-box design makes the hatchback an absolute champion of city driving. It's usually shorter, lighter, and that means parking is an absolute breeze, a total game changer for new drivers or anyone navigating those tight city spots. Okay, now we're moving up in size. Let's talk about the vehicles built for versatility, for family road trips, and for a little bit of adventure. Of course, I'm talking about the SUV and its incredibly popular cousin, the crossover. First up, the SUV, or Sports Utility Vehicle. You know this one by its tall, commanding presence on the road. It's designed from the ground up to look and feel really strong. And the secret to all that strength? It's in its bones. Notice that high ground clearance? All that extra space between the road and the bottom of the car. That, combined with being built on a traditional truck frame, is what gives an SUV its seriously rugged off-road chops. All that ruggedness makes it just perfect for handling rougher terrain, packing everyone up for big family trips, or for when you genuinely want to go off the beaten path. Plus, sitting up that high gives the driver an awesome view of the road. Next up is the crossover, and these have become one of the most popular styles on the road today. They have that tall, confident look of an SUV, but, and this is a big but, they're built on a completely different foundation. And here is the single most important difference you need to know. A crossover is built on a car's platform, not a truck's. This gives you the absolute best of both worlds. You get that high seating position and the space of an SUV, but with a much smoother, more fuel-efficient ride of a regular car. This chart makes the whole thing crystal clear. On the left, you've got the SUV, rugged, built like a truck, and ready for some serious off-roading. On the right, the crossover, smoother, built like a car, and really perfect for that everyday mix of city and highway driving. The real question you got to ask yourself is, do you need true, hardcore capability or just the versatile space and style? All right, let's get into our final category, the specialists. These are the vehicles that are designed from day one for very specific jobs, from hauling massive loads to hitting unbelievable speeds. First in this group is the one and only pickup truck. You can't mistake it for anything else. It is the ultimate tool for utility, designed as a true modern workhorse. Its entire design, its whole reason for existing, is centered around that one defining feature, the open cargo bed. That's what makes it absolutely perfect for carrying large, heavy, or even messy things that you just wouldn't dream of putting in any other vehicle. And because of that, it just excels at the tough jobs. I'm talking heavy-duty hauling, used for businesses and construction, or just navigating really harsh off-road environments. A pickup truck is purpose-built to handle it all. And now for a complete change of pace. Let's talk about the coupe and the sports car. With these vehicles, practicality basically gets thrown out the window. It's all about performance, style, and the pure, unfiltered joy of driving. I mean, just look at that shape. Everything about it.
How low it is to the ground, its wide stance, those sleek aerodynamic lines, it's all engineered for one thing and one thing only: performance. This is a perfect example of form following function.
And finally, we have the MPV, or simply, the van. Now, if the sports car is all about minimizing space for performance, the van is about doing the exact opposite. It's about maximizing space for pure practicality. Its design is just brilliantly simple, isn't it? That tall, boxy shape is purely about creating the largest possible interior volume you can get, and that makes it the undisputed champion of carrying either a lot of people or a whole lot of cargo. And that brings us to the single most important thing to take away from all of this. Every car style we've looked at today, from the small sedan to the giant van, is purpose-built. So the next time you're looking at cars, remember to think beyond just the looks and ask yourself, which one of these shapes truly fits what I need? Thanks for watching.